Today, we'll get into linear equations and functions. I'm on page 43 of the packet. The first thing we want to do is establish the form of a linear function. Part A is asking us to write two different forms of the equation of a line. Hopefully, you're familiar with the form y equals mx plus b. That's called the slope-intercept form. There's another form called the point-slope form. It goes y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1 point slope, where y1 and x1 are the coordinates of some point. These two forms are equivalent, they're just written differently. If I have y equals 2x plus 3, that's in slope-intercept form. I can take a point from the line, like 1, 5 is on that line, and I could write it in point-slope form, like y minus 5 equals 2 times x minus 1. If you work out this algebra, you're going to get y minus 5 equals 2x minus 2. Add 5 to both sides. That gives you y equals 2x plus 3, which is the same as we got from the slope-intercept form. We almost always use the slope-intercept form, but this point-slope form can be convenient for certain problems. Now, this linear form, y equals mx plus b, is a function. It has an input x and an output y. And whenever you see an equation in this form, you can think of it as a linear function. F of x equals mx plus b. Here, we're given the function f of x equals 2/3 x minus 4. The slope is the m. That's 2/3. So it's what's multiplied by the x, 2/3. The vertical intercept is where the line crosses the vertical axis, that is the y-axis. That will happen when x equals 0. If x equals 0 here, then f of x equals -4. 2/3 times 0 is 0, and then you're left with -4. So the vertical intercept coordinates will be at 0, -4. Notice they're asking us for a coordinate here, so they want to see a point. But that's why b is called the y-intercept for the function f of x equals mx plus b, because when x equals 0, the function equals b. To plot a function, we need to find some points. They're asking for 4 points here, but notice that to graph a line, you really only ever need 2 points. You plot 2 points and connect them. We can choose whatever we want for x because that's the independent variable. We have to multiply our slope, which is 2/3 here, by x, so it will be easier to choose x values that are divisible by 3. So maybe we'll have the first x be -6. Then f of x equals 2/3 times -6 minus 4. Well, -6 times 2 will give me -12. Divide that by 3, and that's a -4. So I have -4 minus 4, and that'll give me that f of x equals -8. So my first point will be -6, -8. Then I'll let x equal -3. Now, we'll have 2 times negative 3 divided by 3 is going to give me negative 2 minus 4 is going to say negative 6. So we have the points negative 6, negative 8, and negative 3, negative 6. Now we can connect these 2 points and we're done. There's our line. But maybe we want to find the last 2 points anyway. So let's let x equal 0. Then we have 2/3 times 0 minus 4 is going to give us negative 4. And if we have x equal 3, then 2/3 times 3, well, the 3's will cancel and that'll give me 2. So I have 2 minus 4 is negative 2. The slope is often thought of as rise over run, and you can see the rise is 2 and the run is 3. It goes over 3 and up 2. Over 3, up 2, over 3, up 2.